Alright, what's up everybody out there? How y'all doing? Artist of Strong Style here. Here to give you another deck profile. Now okay, I have done this deck before, but I'm just willing to show you guys once again, and that's the true-draco swordsoul deck. A synchro deck, worm deck, fun, and the only reason why I'm showing it again is because finally they brought back my true-draco masterpiece. They finally brought it back. Limited to 1. Now to tell you the truth, even if it was put to 3 or put to 2, I would still use 1 because 1 I think is all you should be using. It is 1. Okay, so fine. Fair enough. Use 1. But like I just said, if it was at 3 or 2, I would still use 1 because 1 I think is all you need to be using. So thank God you came back. I'm proud of you. You came back. And you're back into my deck. What's interesting about the true-dracos is, okay, we already know tributing, right? Tribute magic, tribute monsters, right? Well, what the true-dracos do is they can tribute by themselves by tributing as many times. Okay, so what I mean by this is, okay, your face-up continuous magic and trap cards is what you're going to be using. Imagine counting that as your actual tribute of how many tributes you need to be doing. So masterpiece is by 2. So that would be, instead of, tributing 2 monsters, you're tributing 2 magic or trap cards instead. Now masterpiece, tribute up to the face-up. You can tribute continuous spell trap cards you control, as well as monsters. So you can do the magic and traps as well, as if you want to. So it would be sending away 2 face-up magic or trap cards because it's by a double tribute. Now what masterpiece does is, once per turn during either player's turn, banish away a continuous face-up magic or trap in your graveyard. Pop a monster on the field, destroy it. I don't know why Konami had a problem with this, because it's just so easy to stop masterpiece. Ash Blossom it, you Evict Veiler it, you Forbidden Droplet it, you Infinite Permanence it. What was the problem? It was just, and it's just, yeah, target. This is not it's targeting a card. It's not those cards where you can just do it instantly, and it's destroying it. It's not banishing it. So I don't know why Konami had a problem with this, but at least thank God you brought it back. So yeah, that's masterpiece. Thank God you came back. So thank you. You're back into my deck. Let's continue on. So 40 cards. So that would be, okay, yeah. So now 39 more cards to show you. So you came back. Thank you for coming back. So then, Maiden, okay. 1 tribute or tribute 1 face-up magic or continuous magic or trap, counting it as your 1 tribute. When she is summoned out, search for a true-draco. That's why you only really need like 1, because there's so many ways to get the true-draco masterpiece. True-draco fighter. All right. Buy 1 tribute or 1 face-up continuous spell trap card. Send it away. 1 on the field. Once per turn during either player's turn. You can when an effect is activated, search for a trap card of a true-draco. The Majesty's Fiend, Majesty's Maiden, search for a true-draco. True-draco fighter, search for your trap card. And then Ignis Heat is search for your magic card. These can be searched also. So yeah, if you're searching for your monsters, searcher for your magic, searcher for your traps. And then your 1 that came back. Thank God. Masterpiece, you came back. Alright. That's all the true-dracos. Now, sword souls, okay. Okay. Sword Soul Moi. What's interesting about the sword souls is, okay, you're going to be synchronized with this deck. And they're worms as well. So I'm like, okay, but this does not look like a worm. Not even the two Dracos look like worms, but they're worms. Okay, so what? So it's a worm deck we're most likely going to deal with. So then, Swordsoul Moi. When this card is no more special summoned, reveal a Swordsoul card or a worm monster in your hand. Then you special summon a level 4 token tuner. Synchro ready to make your 8. When sent to the graveyard, draw an extra card. The strategist, okay, level 6, but can be special summoned. Discard one other Swordsoul card or a worm monster. Special summon this. In defense position, what you're going to want to do, give yourself a level 4 token tuner. Synchro to make a 10. When strategist is sent away, give your opponent 1200 points of damage. Once per turn. And Moi's once per turn. And then the Tai, I would not depend on her much, but I would just put her in, hopefully, because I can get the strategist play in. And that's what you need to do. The only card not putting in here, but you're going to be using for the Swordsouls, is your level 4 Ecclesia tuner. If your opponent controls more monsters than you can special summon this. So most likely a Cyber Dragon effect. A special summoning. More monsters than you, special summon. Now, during the main phase, quick effect, you can tribute this card, special summon one Swordsoul monster or Fallen of Abaz, but you're depending on Swordsouls. Then, add it from your hand or to the deck into the end phase. So yeah, another tuner. And then, yeah, this deals with Swordsouls. All monsters. Now the magic and trap cards of the true-dracos. Okay. So there's Disciple and true-draco Heritage. Now I'll explain first what happens if the spell cards get thrown into the graveyard. If they're thrown into the graveyard, well, from the field into the graveyard, you'll pop a magic or trap on the field. That's what true-draco spell cards do. Sent away or even by the tribute. Sent to the graveyard, pop a magic or trap on the field. That's what happens if a spell card gets thrown into the graveyard. Onto the field, into the graveyard. Now I'll explain of each true-draco. So true-draco Heritage. During your main phase, as long as this is played first, then, so if Heritage was played first, draw cards up to the equal of number of true-dracos that were sent away on this turn. While Heritage is on the field first. Draw that many cards. Disciples, when placed onto the field, get 3 true-draco cards from your graveyard, shuffle them back into the deck, draw 1 card. The spell cards of the true-dracos. Then there's Swordsoul Emergence. Your Rhoda to the Swordsouls. So then, add 1 Swordsoul monster from your deck to your hand. Or if you control a Synchro monster, search for any worm monster instead. So yeah, if you have a Synchro out, there you go, search for your Masterpiece. See? There are so many ways to get these cards. So pretty much, and only once per turn, your Searcher. Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster, Book of Moons, And then Spellbound, I just like using because for that one turn, all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls cannot be tributed or used as material for fusion, synchro, exceed, or even link on this turn. So lock your opponent at least for one turn. Quick play. And yeah, these are just fun cards. So yeah, no forbidden droplet, no anything crazy of magic cards that would, lock your opponent, lock an opponent, whatever. It's just a simple spell card right there, just for that one turn. Now the true-draco trap cards. Okay. Apocalypse and return. I would put in more return, but I'm just doing a simple 40 card. And then just have it for fun. This is just the way I have it right now. I've always had it. Now, when a true-draco trap card is sent away from the field to the graveyard, pop a monster on the field. That's what the trap cards do. If they're sent from the field, from your spell and trap card zone, thrown into the graveyard, pop a monster on the field. So yeah, magic cards sent away from the spell and trap card zone to the graveyard, destroy magic or trap. True Dracos, same thing, the trap cards, except it's a monster. Now, I'll explain each one. True King's Return. This is a monster reborn to them, to the True Dracos. So then, you could target one True Draco card, monster, in your graveyard, special summon, in defense position for the rest of his turn. Effects negated. True Draco Apocalypse. You can target one of the True Draco card you control, destroy it, and if you do, the attack and defense of all face-up monsters your opponent controls becomes half of their currently attack and defense until it leaves the field. Or, during your opponent's main phase, you can immediately, after this effect resolves, tribute summon one True Draco monster, face-up monster. As long as you're tributing as long as you're tributing, but you're doing for a True Draco. That's what the trap cards do. So remember, trap cards sent away. Pop a monster. Magic cards. True. So yeah, you get the idea? Trap cards, destroy monsters. Magic cards. So magic cards send away a magic. Destroy a magic or trap. And then Sword Soul, Blackout. Target one war monster from your monster you control. So yeah, it doesn't have to be Sword Souls, it could be any of your others. Send it away. Target two cards on the field your opponent controls, destroy them. And then chain effect if you want to. Waterfall of the soul or the true dragon souls. Add one war monster from your deck, add it to your hand. Get your masterpiece if you want to. Anything. Except for Ecclesia. Anything. Synchros. Okay. Chizaizo, Grandmaster. Level 8. So yeah. One tuner. Doesn't matter. And then war monsters you need. When this card is synchro summon, you can add to your hand or banish one or a banished Sword Soul card from your deck. Quick effect, and get it from your deck, add it to your hand. So a searcher, another searcher, get a Sword Soul. Okay, Sinister, 10 buys. I just showed you what's so easy to do to make your. Just get ready to get your strategist and your tuner. Synchro, make it to 6. Now the Sinister. If you synchro summon another war monster while this card is on the field, you can draw one card. Alright? Draw power. If your opponent special summons a monster, except during damage step, you can banish one of those monsters, and if you do, inflict 1200 points of damage to your opponent. Banish and damage. Okay? When your opponent activates a spell or trap card or effect, quick effect, banish that card, and if you do, inflict 1200 points of damage to your opponent. Once per turn. Draw power, banishing, and damage you give to your opponent. Burn damage. I love the Sinister. I would not depend on using the Supremacy, but... well, Swordsoul Supreme. But yeah, if I need to, I would use them. For each of the banished, of course, yeah, this gains 100 attack and defense for and monsters for your opponent control. And your opponent controls loses 100 attack and defense, decreasing. If this card be destroyed by battle, you can banish away one of your... you can banish one card instead to keep this on the field. You can banish one card from your opponent's field and graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. So I wouldn't depend so much on this, but of course, yeah. Swordsoul. And then if you need to, but I just have these two. You know, so Rudy Rose Dragon, of course, is level 10. I would just use it. So yeah, this card was Synchro Summon. You can banish all cards from your graveyards. If this card was Synchro Summon using Black Rose Dragon or a plant, but you know, you're not depending on that. So banishing is what you're going to be doing. So it's like you have two plays you can do. You can banish, and hopefully you're going to get your play. Or do some going back and forth no matter which way you want to go to, whichever route. Maybe you want to go, you know, the Sinister first. Or Chizo, you know, whatever you want to go. Go for your search, go for your burn damage and draw power. Whatever it is. You can use any other level 8s. You know, Stardust Dragon, Berserker I've done. Red Dragon Archfiend. Whatever you want to do. But I'm just showing you the main actual ones I have right here that I would use. Anything else I just switched around, but these are just the main actual... of course, yeah, 2 Sinisters I would use. Of course, 2 Chizo. Of course, 2 Supreme. And then whatever you want to do. I just have these in. I'm sure there's other like level 10s. But yeah, Rudy Rose Dragon, that's one. And then whatever else you want to develop and put in. But yes, showing you this again. My true-draco swordsoul works well. And then you came back. So yeah, true-draco. And then, thank you, you came back. My masterpiece came back. So then, I'll show you a deck profile of this, of how the deck is played. So then, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be speaking to y'all later. Peace.